Here I'll show you how to make an anemone texture. Variations could look like coral or flowers. Start with a thick layer of clay. This could be flat or over a former, as in this video. Using a large ball-headed tool, make some dents. Wooden clothes pegs and other craft supplies can make a good substitute, or just use your finger. Once you're happy with the placement, tidy the surface. Try and avoid using water, as this makes the clay sticky. Using a small rounded tool or the end of a paintbrush, press petal shapes outwards around the edge of each dip. The process may distort the other dips, so adjustments will need to be made to keep the shapes neat and circular. I often use this starting point for flowers and coral patterns. There are many ways you can alter the pattern. Use thicker or thinner clay, different sized tools, vary the spacing between the dips, and use different sized tools to make the petals. It's worth making a collection of possible sculpting tools. The ends of paintbrushes, pencils and bamboo skewers all make useful and inexpensive tools. Adding small dips for extra interest. The petals can be left as they are or add details with small tools. This tool has a trowel-like edge, but you could make something similar by sanding a bamboo skewer. I'm adding a row of grooves to each petal. This is time consuming but really elevates the texture. I'll show you the effects of some other tools after this one. There are also many ways to finish the centres. Here I'm using a small ball-headed tool to make grooved concentric circles. Press the tool in many times close together. I'm using porcelain here, but air-dried clay also works well. As these textures are crisp and detailed, they work well with layers of watery underglaze or paint. I finish bare areas with a pitted texture. Another way to finish this texture is to add more petals. Add more rings of petals if you can fit them in. You could swap to a smaller tool. Different sized tools and more rings give a different effect. The petals on this piece have the same texture as example 1. I'm adding a crater in the centre, moving the tool in circles. Add more craters with smaller tools. Thicker clay will allow for deeper textures. Do you have a project you could use these textures for? This is the same tool I used to make the petals. Pressing into each petal to make a shell-like texture. There are so many ways to alter this texture using different tools to add details. Or you could combine with different centres. These pieces are all small examples. This texture looks great combined with others on larger sculptures. The possibilities are endless. Have fun playing.